Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be discussing what I think is going to be the new meta once the DMR finally gets its nerf. I'm sure by now we're all tired of being destroyed by the DMR, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to discuss what I think are going to be the great contenders for the new meta. If you like this video at any point, leave a like, and if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. My goal is to have 1,000 subscribers by June, so it would mean a lot to me and it would be great for my channel. Anyway, let's get on with the video. All of the weapons I'm basing my recommendations on come from data given by JGOD and TrueGameData. Those guys have put together the stats for all of the guns in the game, and I wanted to show you my top picks from that data that I think is going to be the new meta. So some of the weapons in their list may have better stats, but in a live setting may not be quite as viable because of the horrendous recoil and stuff. So we're looking for guns that are great but easier to control. I'll start here with the assault rifles, and in my opinion, the AMAX is going to be the new assault rifle meta. It was a choice between the Krig, the AMAX and the Groza, but based on the time to kill at short, medium and long ranges, along with the easy to control recoil with all of the attachments on there, I think the AMAX is going to be a very realistic meta weapon. The recoil at longer ranges is a problem for most of the Cold War weapons because we've only got one attachment slot we can use to limit the recoil, so this is really where the AMAX wins in a live match. My choice here would have been the Kilo if it wasn't for the giant nerf it's just gone through, but as you can see, the time to kill at medium long ranges is pretty great. The same with the AS Val, which has the best TTK, but the recoil on that gun is a lot more difficult to control at distance. So from the Cold War side, it was a toss-up between the FFAR and the Groza, but having used the FFAR a lot in Warzone, this gun's recoil is manageable when shooting players in short to medium ranges, but further away is when the gun becomes less viable really. So this is when the Groza steps in. With all of the attachments, it's a lot more manageable, but I think the AMAX, in terms of performance at range, it has the edge over the Groza. So that's my pick for the AR. For the LMG weapons, there is only one choice here, and that's the Stoner. This right now is my favourite weapon in the game. It's basically version 2 of the Bruin, and this thing at medium and long range is an absolute monster. Easy to control recoil and it hits like a train, so it's great for controller players as well. As long as you get the first shots on target, it's pretty good at close range as well. I've been using this one a lot recently and I've really been enjoying it. I think this gun is one of those that people don't really use because it makes you feel slow when you're running around, but if you stick on the DMRs and whip those out when you're traversing the map, it's gonna feel a lot better to run around with. For the same reasons, the Bruin is always a fan favourite too. If you haven't unlocked it yet and you want to use it, go ahead and check out my video on that, which I'll link above now. The SMG weapons always need to be paired with something for longer range like a sniper rifle, but in my opinion, the new meta for the SMG class is going to be the Cold War MP5. This gun has a huge time to kill advantage over the base MAC-10, and once the Gallantry MAC-10 blueprint gets a nerf, I think the Cold War MP5 will be a great contender against that and will likely be the new meta SMG. As you can see in the data, the TTK for the Cold War MP5 is much lower than the base MAC-10 at short and medium ranges. The long range stat we can dismiss really because you're most likely not going to be using the SMGs at long range. You'll probably have a sniper or an assault rifle for that. So speaking of snipers, I don't think much will change from today. So I think the best snipers to use in the game are the Tundra, the HDR and the SPR, thanks to the fast ADS time and the versatility and the bullet velocity. So this is my list for the coming new meta: the AMAX or the Groza for the assault rifles, the Bruin or the Stoner for the LMGs, and the Cold War MP5 for the SMGs. This is what I think this is going to be the new meta once the DMR actually gets a decent nerf. What do you think? Do you think there are other guns out there more viable than this? Share your thoughts in the comments below and I'll catch you all in the next video. Toodaloo!